Hey everyone! C9 has faced lots of criticism for their roster fiesta, especially since it's landed them at the bottom of the standings. This week's video will outline some reasons why C9 is having issues closing out games. Also, please check out my Twitch if you get a chance, it's in the description below. Alright, let's get to it.
First image, they will knock down Smithy and Ole. Late on the mechanics there, but flashes back in. This could be absolutely huge. He's going to find one stun. He's going to find Bo. They'll get the trade, kills the shot. He strikes Zazel, looking to turn things around. It's going to be Acadian targeted first. Power of Evil still looking to find the first down onto either one. Zazel drops first. There goes Sneaky second. That's a double kill for the Optic Gaming mid lane.
One of the first things I noticed when they started losing winnable games was their poor teamfight execution. This makes sense since they have been splitting practice time amongst 8 different people, not to mention in different roles, which can't be good when so many new champions and new compositions need to be picked up. Teamfighting without an ADC, for example, is so much more different. I would argue that it even requires more coordination because of the need for more cooldown management. We're seeing someone like Smoothie, who's known for his Alistar, playing Fiddlesticks his first week back. In their week 3 match against Echo Fox, they managed to gain a 5k gold lead, but eventually lose because of consecutive teamfight blunders. Although their laning was good and cheesy, it's clear Smoothie is not comfortable enough on Fiddle to execute well in teamfights. Take a look at this final teamfight. He's got a good setup for his ultimate throughout the majority of the fight. Even if he did it in plain vision, Trundle Pillar and Irelia ultimate set him up perfectly. Instead, you see him walk back and forth and end up never popping it. To me, it definitely seems like a comfort issue with the champion. This next clip shows a lack of experience in late game teamfight execution with their new roster. In their week 2 game against 100 Thieves, they have a 6k gold lead going into this fight. The setup idea was not bad, but as soon as Zazel misses his W, they should have backed off. Instead, they overchase and funnel into a perfect spot for 100 Thieves to fight. C9 now have no cooldowns and are in an unretreatable spot. This single fight throws the game, as 100 Thieves kill 3 members and take Baron. To me right now, it seems that the new guys don't have enough experience to play a clean game, and the old guys aren't practiced enough on the new meta. It's clear that C9 also has had a lack of direction in their mid to late game macro. Take this clip from their week 3 game against Echo Fox for example. With a more than 5k gold lead, they are not using their stronger side lane to control any side of vision. Either Licorice should be splitting top if they want to go for the Herald, or they should be securing vision bot side so Licorice has free reign. This leads to another death and even more momentum lost for C9. Licorice dying multiple times after getting super ahead was a big reason they lost their snowballing lead in this game. Let's also go back to this teamfight I showed you guys in the previous segment against 100 Thieves. The decision to make the play itself, apart from the individual mechanical blunders that occurred, is really strange. Your 5-0 Fiora is again absolutely destroying the side lane and drawing immense pressure. Why is the 4-man top looking to force without her? Why couldn't C9 just play the map more intelligently with such an overpowering side lane advantage? Their 5-0 Fiora barely joins this fight before it's over. Now, this is bound to happen when they swap in and out big voices in Smoothie, Zazel, Golden Glue, Jensen for example, and this has got to have a profound effect on late game comms and macro play. Stage experience may be a big influence since late game is difficult to practice seriously in scrims. Regardless, neither the veterans or new players have shown that they know what to do with a huge topside lead. If you guys watched the games from last weekend, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The only reason they won their first game against Team Liquid is because Jensen and Licorice both played extremely well and duo carried the game, not to mention the nice synergy between their champions. Even in their second game against Optic, C9's 2 solo laners have leads when a bad bot fight breaks out because of a misposition from Zazel. This was enough of a blunder for Optic to hard snowball the game from the bot side of the map. It just seems like all their options between jungle, AD, and support seem somewhat underwhelming. None of those players have showed up in any games in the LCS so far. Golden Glue seems like the most promising new player, but even then it's hard to find a fit between him and Jensen playing at the same time. There's likely an awkward atmosphere as well within C9 because of all the roster swaps. Veteran players may feel betrayed to some extent, and new players have immense pressure to try and prove themselves. I think we can all agree that Licorice is smurfing on kids, and hopefully C9 pulls together to be able to use them better. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this week's video on C9's performance in the LCS so far. If you like what you saw and want to see more of this content, please subscribe to my channel. I'd also appreciate it if you left a like or commented about what you think C9 is struggling with. Please also check out my stream, it's in the description below. Come by and watch me climb some S8 ladder there. Thanks again, see you guys next week.